Well, our Crossroads founder, David Mainse, is back out on the road with his Thank You Canada tour, and we catch up with him at his home near Kingston, Ontario. Dad, this is the fifth and final leg, I understand, of your Cross Canada tour. How's it going?
Well, it's going very, very well. And last night in Smiths Falls, we had a wonderful crowd of partners. My mandate, of course, on this Thank You Canada tour run is to find everybody I can possibly find that has ever supported the ministry of Crossroads, 100 Huntley Street, Circle Square for Children, and so on. And I'm supposed to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, if I missed any, there it is.
And this was something that we didn't say, this is your mandate. This you felt from God, said David, go across the country and do this. And so we're glad you're doing that, for sure. Now, it's been, almost 2 years since you started doing this Cross Canada tour.
Yeah, it will be, and it'll be 3 years this coming August that in prayer, I said, Lord, is there anything else you'd like me to do? And I believe I heard that still small voice, as in my sheep know my voice, saying, yes, David, you could go across Canada one more time and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so that's what we're doing. And yes, it is almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in April since we began. And we began in Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories. And I was saddened yesterday to hear of the passing of Bishop John Sperry, a dear, dear friend. Probably for 30 years, he was a monthly supporter of Crossroads 100 Huntley Street. And what a man, what an amazing man who is honored not only by Canada, but by 18,000 Anglicans across his territory.
Well, you spent some time. You spent some time with him while you were there. I think we took
yes,
had a few pictures taken while you were with him.
And I'll tell you, when the honors are given out in heaven, he'll be up there at the front of the line. And of course, also, I noticed in the same issue of the National Post, he's called a fiddle player, but he was that and a whole lot more. And that was Roman Catholic Bishop Faber MacDonald from New Brunswick. And he and I shared together on a number of occasions. And he's gone on as well.
Yeah, I have a copy of that newspaper article here, Dad, which has a divine fiddle player about
that's right.
that bishop.
It's been such an honor over the years, Ron, to meet just thousands of people. And every person is absolutely unique. And every person, be there a bishop or whatever, every person has a divine, unique plan, calling from God in their lives. And of course, my calling right now is this Thank You Canada tour. And I'm going to have an exciting announcement coming up, I think, soon as well as to what's going to happen starting at Easter, because I really am not able to fully retire. And also, of course, then we have our 50th anniversary. The original Saturday Night Live was up in Pembroke, Ontario, 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday night, first Saturday night of June. And so you folks there at Crossroads are planning some special events, and I'm in the dark about everything that's happening, but I'm sure excited about what's happening.
It is going to be exciting. Lots of reasons for people to come here to the Crossroads Center, not the least of which will be the Tabernacle of Moses is coming back. But we'll talk a lot more about that. People are saying, what? What's this? Well, you might remember a number of years ago we had it here, and it's coming back. It'll be a wonderful attraction. Well, Dad, we need to talk about where you're going to be in the next few days so people can come out and see you. It's in the kind of the Eastern Ontario area, because you felt you just hadn't fully covered that area of Ontario in your tour. So tonight, Friday, Calvary Church in Carleton Place, Ontario, and then on Monday, Glad Tidings Church in Arnprior. Wednesday at Calvary Church in Peterborough, and then Thursday in Belleville at Calvary Temple there, and then Church on the Hill on Friday, next Friday in Cobourg. So mark those down, and if you're anywhere in the area, go out and say hi to David Mainse, especially if you've ever supported the ministry, so Dad can say thanks. Well, Dad, we got about a minute to go. So
yes, but let me mention one thing, Ron, please, and that is that the reason I don't have anything on Tuesday is that I'm an Ottawa Valley boy, and I plan to call people whose names and phone numbers I have, who've supported the ministry, and I'll set up a time maybe at Tim Hortons in Renfrew, Cobden maybe, or along the way there somewhere. So we're expecting great things. I don't know, might even go over into Shawville in Quebec, but that's my home territory. I graduated from grade 13 in Renfrew High School. A lot of friends up in that area. Last time I preached there was kind of a community-wide effort.
All right.
In the Presbyterian Church and in the Roman Catholic Church.
Well, Dad, great checking in with you. Stay in touch.
Now there are even more ways to join the 100 Huntley Street online community. We'd love to hear from you, so stay in touch with us.